What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? We're back once again. We're going to be doing another movie review today, and I finally was able to watch Extraction. First off, if you guys have not seen it, go check it out. It is still on Netflix, and if you're a fan of Marvel, or if you're a fan of Thor or Chris Hemsworth, then I do recommend you go check out the film. It is a pretty interesting, very action-packed shooter thriller. First off, if you guys again have not seen it, I am going to be talking about spoilers, so once again, go ahead and click off. But let's go ahead and talk about some Extraction. Now, first of all, which it does take place over in India, where Chris Hemsworth plays as a mercenary named Tyler, and he is hired by a gangster in jail whose son gets kidnapped by a rival gangster over in India. And we have where Chris Hemsworth's character is hired to go after him and be able to try to extract him, basically go into their base, kill everybody, and then grab him and then try to protect him as long as he can until they get extraction. It's pretty much, again, the entirety of the movie. And when he's able to grab him, he tries to take him to the extraction point, and of course things go wrong, and he is trying to take everybody out and protect the kid at the exact same time. And we also get to learn more about his past in the process of this movie as well. So the entirety of this movie, you pretty much do get to see where Chris Hemsworth's character is heavily drinking. You get to see flashbacks of pretty much his family, as well as also why he does this, also why he's been doing this for so long. He pretty much just cares about the money, because he's got, as he says in the movie, I have to have more chickens, or I gotta have food for the chickens. And again, this movie is pretty much, if you're a fan of like Thor action wise, again, go check it out. It is a badass film. Some of it I cared for, some of it I did not care for. Again, this is pretty much one of those movies, if you just want something new to watch or you want something action packed, then again, this is the movie for you. We do see throughout the entirety of the film where Chris Hemsworth takes a beating, man. This man takes a beating from hell. He has his arm broken. He does all kinds of like superhero crap that we saw him do in Thor. And it's really interesting because we do see in this one part where he's beating the crap out of these kids that are pretty much hired by this gangster and trying to basically kill him. And he basically just knocks one out in the freaking head, and then we see another one he just throws over with while they're trying to hit him with a machete. So there are certain scenes in this film that's absolutely amazing, and there's certain scenes in the film that makes you kind of go and in all honesty, guys, the best acting I got to see throughout the entirety of this film was technically from Chris Hemsworth, and we also get to see David Huber in this film as well, of course, from Stranger Things. That was the only other actor that I did recognize within this film, and between them two, they're probably the only ones that I actually recognized, as well as I thought that actually acted very well in this film. I did not think anyone else really acted in this film. I think some of them kind of tried too hard, make you think, oh, well, I got to be this character, or I was trying to do this, or they're trying to do that. It just kind of got like repetitive, like you kind of knew what they were going to do right before they did it, type of deal. But with some of the other characters, you did not know that was going to happen, because like at the very ending of this film, and I'm going to try not to spoil it, but in the very ending of this film, in the middle of the film, you kind of guess what may happen, but the very end, it makes you go, wow, I didn't think that was going to happen. And then we also see another curve at the end where you're like, okay, I didn't expect that to happen either. So there are turn points within this film that makes you re-guess on what is going to happen and how it happens and why it happens. So it's pretty interesting on why this happens in the entirety of the film, of going, okay, why exactly is this going on? And again, shooting's on point, story's on point, as well as also we can see a lot of action story packing. Again, Chris Hemsworth's character, Tyler Rake, is a badass in this film. I'm guessing he was spec ops when he was in the military, and we later find out that unfortunately he lost his son to leukemia. So unfortunately he volunteered to go back for a third tour because he could not deal with the passing of his son and the unknowable death that he was going to have to face with his son. And we get to see a little bit of weakness with him, and how come he bonds with the character of the kid that he's trying to protect, which is pretty interesting. With Ovi, we get to see where he tries very hard to protect him. We also can see how, again, he just wants to be a normal kid. He does not want to be a gangster's son. He just wants to be a kid. He, he's tired of making sure that, oh, I gotta do this so that my father don't get mad, or I have to have this or this. I mean, he understands that you have to go by certain rules, but he's tired of certain rules of basically, okay, I'm sitting, as he says in the movie, he says that he sits across his father and he's eating dinner and he wonders who did he kill that was a father as well, and he says it makes him sick to his stomach. And he tells that to Chris Hemsworth's character, and Chris Hemsworth basically states that he understands that, but also he does say, well, you're different, you save people and you do this, and he says, no, I'm not. He says, I do save people, he says, but I also do other things that I'm not proud of. And that's pretty much, he does kind of let himself go in a way where he's letting this kid in. He's explaining to him that, hey, I'm not a good person. I'm also screwed up, and there's a lot of reasons why I'm screwed up, because you do see where he does heavily drink, of course, which we later find out was due to his son. He hasn't seen his wife in so long. Obviously, they're not married anymore. Also, with him pretty much being off the map, he's literally living in Australia off the map. And we do see where, of course, when he goes into India, he is not afraid to die. Like, he literally has a gun to his head in one scene, and he just tells him come on, and then he just does it. He says, yeah, there's no magazine in the gun, and he's like, oh, da da da. And it's pretty interesting because at certain times in this film you think he's going to do something and he actually doesn't do it, and when you think he's not going to do something, he does. So overall, I did enjoy this film. Not the best film, but it's a very good film to watch if you guys like action-packed and shooter and thrillers and everything. So if you guys seen it, let me know your thoughts about this in the comments. If you guys have not seen it, go check it out. I recommend this. I'll probably give it maybe a 7 out of 10. Could have been a little longer. I was not really a big fan of the ending, but I understood the ending, as well as also at the very middle of the film where we see a huge action scene. I was a fan of that. But overall, I did enjoy it. I hope you guys enjoyed this as well. Short little review for you guys. If you guys did, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Let me know what you guys think about this. Leave a big fat like on the video. Helps me out. Helps beat the algorithm. Helps you guys out to get this video out to more action fans and movie fans such as yourself. So let me know what you guys think. And I'll see you, of course, always on the next one.